Hey guys. Oh, what's up? How we doing? Welcome on in. Happy. Hey guys. I'm out of it.
Bitch!
Ooh.
Rise and shine, Sammy.
Yeah, I'm just brain's kind of fried. I'm just kind of. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna do some side stuff tonight. Try to escape the funk. What verse is this? Gonna go ahead and switch over. But I hope y'all had a fan-freaking-tastic day. Wish I had more stuff to report during the day, but I literally have nothing. My days are literally the same every day, 95% of the time. So it's one of those, how was your day? Okay. And that's literally it. Alright, I hate to do this, but. Sorry, love. This is a companions thing, real quick. Alright, journal. Let's see. Oh. Help me find Ellie, what? Who's Ellie? Ellie Sadler? Why you not coming? There you go. Oh! I've never had her. So, let's try to get her. Mm-hmm. Is that hard to find? Ooh. Rose is a good medic. Wait, hard to find? You give me faith to believe there's a way. The past finally behind me. Hope to make it through another night. I see an outlaw who needs to have his brain melted. Hold up.
Looks like we're doing this.
Happy to oblige. I'm gonna go through this whole game as just class with this, so you just watch. There goes. I need to get a new PS5 controller. Like that. That's not a want. That's a need. This thing just keeps drifting when I'm not trying to. Like that, for example. That's not me. God damn, those things being like $80 a piece. Holy fuck! Damn. Here you go. Thank you, King Kong. But my black controller was even worse. That's why I switched it. You suck.
Unexpected.
You gonna shoot at me?
Searching for
Yep. Not doing that. That's not nice. Oh, I just realized I don't have Bravado with me. Whoops. Yeah, I don't like not having Bravado. Alright, we finished this mission. I see things that need to get shot.
Best there ever was.
Damn. Man. Oh, this pistol. Fuck. You just scare me? 2 shots, bitch. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the alert. I appreciate you. Ah. We'll go that way. Wait. Wait, out. Oh my god. Basically, just 1 shot.
Can we do that again?
I will never need for anything else again. What? I saw that. What was that? What's over here? Wait. Oh, I saw something. I gotta sneeze up here. Alright, now what?
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait.
Wait.
What's up?
Oh, we're hunting a queen? Got it. Over here. I need what? I see robots.
That's the last of him.
Yeah, you're up. What the fuck?
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you... say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
when Monarch's a riot.
Oh, I'm good on healing items now.
You know that, right?
Come on up.
Yeah, right.
Join me on the
Next you're
stage,
gonna tell me
please.
Halcyon Hell
On the
weren't based on
platform.
a real
Thank you.
person.
I won't tell you.
Going up third.
You seem happier in your ignorance.
Wait. This isn't Scylla? Oh, that was Scylla. Hold up. Maybe on Scylla and have Jonathan. Was I not on Scylla? Yeah, Scylla. Oh, a specific. Oh, no. Don't mind me, I'm just stupid.
Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Wait, what's up?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Has something you wanted to talk to me about?
I request you do not wake me.
Okay. And wait.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha.
Haha. She thinks she's so funny. If you're here, I already don't like you, just for your.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Not you.
Got my sights on it.
Got my sights on you? Oh. Been over here trying to push me. Got my sights on you. Can I start some shit?
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain.
Oh, I'm standing right here.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix's family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself.
Oh, that's half
I'm
of what
sure
we do.
Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be
I don't
feared.
think it's a matter of
Because I wanna
fearing
know where
change. I
Felix's
think it's a
loyalties
matter
are.
of hating you.
When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely
just
on
my-
them.
Personally.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him.
With a name like that, I
Proof
want
of
to
his
kill him.
death. His ring should do nicely. Routed us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my
Back
crew
and
by name
forth.
and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain.
Alright, fine, whatever.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
La-di-da-da-da-da. Back and forth is. I know. Alright, guys, come on. Come on. I'm gonna do. Be scared. I don't give a fuck. Our body, we're going shopping. I think. Huzzah.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I'll take that. How the fuck did that get place? Da, 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 da. You'll fuck. Can't control it. Stop. That's not me. Oh my god, this place is just too fancy for my taste.
Want to be famous?
I'm sorry. I would drive that
Plaza,
caviar
like Consumption Junction.
simply to die for.
Get it?
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
I've always loved
And,
You, with the hips. Over here.
what?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You
The cut of your
carry
clothes. I'm
yourself with the
wearing
bearing
armor.
of a noble, but
Oh.
you dress like a barbarian.
Oh,
How
that.
deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are
Tom.
exactly what Byzantium needs.
I'm John.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first outsider. You're exotic.
Careful about
you carry
that.
a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
Alright, fine.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Fucking.
Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium.
Oh,
once I'm
God.
done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a boy.
But I'm not here for me.
You're
My
going to absolutely
my
murder this
friend
job.
needs clothes.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Okay, nice. First off,
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
that's fine, door back.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision.
You don't want her modeling for you? She's better at it.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back of the envelope calculation. Materials, labor,
Licensing and copyright?
right there.
Will you get me a Star Wars dress?
Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so precious.
Are you talking shit about my engineer?
All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you. Darling, do I look like an amateur?
I mean,
read her
that
measurements.
eyeshadow and them
And
lips.
don't
I
you
mean,
ask,
come on now.
because they're no one's business but her own. There
Someone
are
is
some
choosing
things
death?
I
Yes.
simply cannot skimp on, darling.
And
Such a
don't tempt
lovely
me. I'll
young
fucking
lady
do it.
Deserves the best. Now
But I
stand
have
up.
business in this
That
city.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
Wow,
And there we
okay,
are,
that
my
hasn't been
darling
a...
girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I. I can't. What can I do?
And that music. Alright.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going?
And I went too far. I went too far.
Remember that stranger?
this. Oh, I plan to. Wait, I talked to nobody. Come here, my darling.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time,
Mm-hmm.
I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Oh, okay.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet.
But I'll shoot the bitch, I don't care.
Not real.
Talk shit about providing and
Next
see
time
what
we dock
happens.
with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send you a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Parvati!
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over.
Well, wait.
I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Alright, time to go to Groundbreaker. Dip, 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 rah, rah, rah.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Da, 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 da.
All right. Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right.
Wait, I
Deep
should have.
breath. Here I go.
Okay, okay. No. I don't want to check in on the date. Leave him alone, stupid.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I don't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it.
Yeah, that's where I thought going. Why is it telling me? Look, you're stupid.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I'm a potato.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk.
Huzzah!
My shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that. You got an eye for people, Captain. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater.
Happy Pride, y'all.
I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Huzzah! Alright, let's go talk to Trask first.
Good luck, Captain.
Alright, where do I find Ellie? Where do I find Ellie? Oh! Convenient. Convenient, because I'm here. Wait a minute. Oh, that's... First off, let me sell some shit. No.
You look.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, shit. Whoops. I knew something was off. Shovel. Crash.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
You mind? Trying to have a moment here. Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my...
Oh, it won't be on your account. Just tell me where it is and I'll ship it.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I'm obliged. Thank you, ma'am. Right. Hospital.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe
I can
her,
find her.
okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Yeah. Huh?
Can we talk?
The fuck you say? Ready to enter. Hello. Thank you. Okay. What kind of disguise are we talking about? How do? What if? Hear me out. I just start shooting. I'm kidding. That is below me, hold.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so... Yes, and we're grateful for the help. I'll let you in, but please do respect Miss Doyle's privacy. I'm afraid that area is quarantined for the safety of Groundbreaker. Why do you ask? Very well, you may enter. But please, I prefer to keep the dangerous pathogens corralled.
See, I like Cody's idea. Kill him, gotta kill them all. Gotta kill them all. Fuck this bitch. Oh. Hold on, was that actually given access, or... Kind of... Hard. What? Rin, hello. Thank you for the alert. Alright. Where, do, how, go, what now? Landing pad. Okay. That makes. Is there anything over here that I can find? Me. Oh, I do have to have that thing, don't I? Alright. Oh, I already have. Never mind. Whee! Ow. Alright, let's see. Now to walk around and see if I can find something. I don't even know what the fuck to find. Oh, I don't need the board. Oh, okay. Well then, how's that? Okay.
There's a reason they got this place under quarantine, right?
To the last ratchet on Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, you think the board has something on you? You know you gotta get.
No, I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week
Listen,
one.
just tell me who you talk to,
All right,
and I'll go shoot him. I mean, talk to him.
I'm a thief.
Try to get the shit all
I
sorted out.
specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay?
No shooting. Why
I was
not?
gonna steal it. Lined
Shooty,
up
shooty,
Udom as
bang,
my
bang.
buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went
It's
sideways
kinda sorta
about the
my
time I
shit.
got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Well, law have mercy. That sure works in my favor. With
Wait,
Udom gone, I don't
really?
owe money to anyone on the board no more. You have my greatest gratitude for letting me know I am now
Wait.
debt-free.
Wait. Shit? Did I lie? I don't remember that. When did that happen? I don't remember.
Don't know.
Ma'am, this is a hospital. Can't be smoking down here.
You really do work fast. Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry, though it looks like you've got a full roster already.
Huzzah!
Captain.
My first time,
About time I made friends with the Sawbones. Been licking my wounds with booze and sulfur since Rebecca.
what's that saying?
Too damn long.
One for all. Recruited all party members. Huzzah! Alright, what do you got? What do you... Okay. Yeah. There you go. And with that, that's my first time actually getting all the party members. I feel accomplished. How do you bring it up?
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Then we'd better hope he doesn't blow himself up while we're gone. Or if he does, that he has a killer insurance policy. In either case, you should know Wells isn't the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people.
One's at the top, anyway. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the barrel, so we're.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to. Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Yeah, so she's not gonna stick around the party.
Young Millstone, you look pensive. I don't know what that means.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's Brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Fucking right we are.
Bam! Whee! Oh. Now let's do it first. Da 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 da.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. Stay safe out there.
Nope. Da 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 da. What? Oh, I have skills. Oh shit, I leveled up too. Okay. I was checking my alert streams and I saw one of the Elden Ring bosses from the DLC. And, oh shit! That's literally this way. I'll be honest, I have no idea when I'll be able to get that deal. It ain't gonna be anytime soon, I'll tell you that much.
Whew. Here we go.
It sucks because I really want to play it, but at the same time. Oh wait, what's all this? Playing what? This? No, no, I own this one. Oh, this is a PS5. Or my God, controller, please stop drifting. You have drifted worse past few days. Yeah. This has all the DLC on it, which I'll be tackling that once we're done with this.
Hey, that's impressive.
That was it? Huh?
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family, Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong. Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Agreed. There's the bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
We did it. We fucking did it! I'd hug you if I weren't covered in guts. Come on, let's find those medallions. wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's
That's
medallions down.
ours. Okay, down here.
Wow, you got that?
Thank you for the hydrate. What's wrong with this? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here.
Edgewater, Captain.
Oh, I haven't been here since I did the thing. Up.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Did I go this way? Alright. Ow. I didn't do it. It was not me. Oh, yeah, totally. Now that I'm out of the friendly town, let's get my pistol out. Get ready, buddy. Okay. Over here. Yeah, over here.
That's the last of them.
Hmm. So, oh, you just look like a dick, too.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess.
Nice.
You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you? You really want to do this, huh? Jack out!
That's the last of him!
Wait, where'd he go? Oh, that was easy. I brought you a ring.
What's the word? So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse.
Technically, it's a pile of
Never have to
ashes.
discover
but-
what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end. But I understand you did not do this to help me, but to help Felix. He's proven himself to my crew and to me. And if he's willing, there's a place for young Millstone here.
I don't know about this, boss. You've been real good to me. I'm not too keen on jumping ship.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. I had a good time, you know. Saw the system, got in a couple screws.
Wait.
Which is why I'm staying. You were good to me,
Okay.
Clyde, once upon a day. But you disappeared on me, and I've moved on.
Are you sure about this, Felix? I'm not giving you a second chance. Turn me down now, and you're not getting back in my crew.
You can keep your crew. I've got a family.
Then I suppose there's nothing more left to be said. Goodbye, Captain. I doubt we'll cross orbits again.
So this whole thing was to try to get him. Might go kill this Harlow. We're past Stonecross again. Dude, you're dead. Who'd you kill? Trask. And with that ending attitude, it's about to be Harlow. Man over here thinking he's too good. Yes.
We need to talk. Listen, boss. I owe you an apology. I got stupid. Clyde wanted me on his crew, and I jumped at the shot. You took a chance with me back on the Groundbreaker. I should have shown you a little more loyalty. Nah, Clyde wasn't important. Knowing you can count on me, that's important. There was something else on my mind, honestly. I've been trying to make sense of all this business with Clyde and Trask. Something about this whole affair leaves a bitter taste. The Clyde I knew wouldn't use his friends. Would he? So that's all I was to Clyde, huh? A disposable gun hand. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess.
You do that.
Part of me wishes Trask was still around, just so I could shake some more answers out of him. Thanks for your time, boss.
Huzzah! Skills. Have a good skill. Okay. I don't care about perks. Not that, not yet. Let's see. Oh, let's go.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
First DLC. Let us go.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka.
Hey, baby doll.
How you doing?
It was death.
Hello.
I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. matter what cost to me.
Learning to get better. There you go. Proud of you. I know, I'm sorry. Yep. Yep.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind.
Wait, is that what we're about to do? Oh, that's gonna be good.
Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
How about I just call you?
How about not?
Okay, Luke.
I apologize if I was not too familiar a tone for your tastes. Let me get right to the point. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
I'm sorry, who?
You can't be serious. Halcyon Helen, greatest cultural icon of our colony, Empress of the Aether Waves.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention.
Yeah, he was getting there.
Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground.
Howdy.
I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me.
Third party what?
The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows. Two-bit actor. Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
I'd rather talk to him than you, so go away,
I'm
Lou.
establishing rapport with our new contractor.
Nobody
It's not
likes
giving
you,
the
Lou.
impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea.
I gotta say, can someone tell me what do you want from me?
You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this
Finally,
case.
someone who is to the point.
I hate to admit it, but I'm a little out of my depth here.
That's
I'm
such
used to
a
dealing with
constable's
rowdy
job.
VIPs from Byzantium,
Constable.
not murder. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Say less.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must
You I don't like.
a word.
You I don't like.
Fine.
You're pretty
Rizzo's
cool.
is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement.
And they have a shitty way of
Mr.
showing it.
Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover. I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics.
Touché.
Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Demons I get. People are crazy. Oh, wait. That is...
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now clear
Games
to
afoot.
land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Thanks. Hey. Let me at least say where we're going. Da 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 da. Yeah.
We've touched down on the atmospheric complex.
Let me see if I... Yo, glasses? Hold on. Huzzah. That's it.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Can we get more jobs like this one?
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head, Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand
I
Ballroom,
don't have
which
any
was the
bags,
scene of the crime.
but thank you.
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He didn't. It's always the boyfriend.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
God, this is the 5 hours, 8.5 completionist for this is 11. Jesus. All right.
Not particularly.
The rest of this.
I think some
I'll
folks
finish
are
this
jealous of her
next week.
success, or
We'll
otherwise
take our
viewers
time
of
and do it again.
Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame. I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that, along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals.
I am
Anyway,
so sorry
I think
for you.
I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags. You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Hold on. Bella, are you here? Bella, are you here? Hold on. Do I be a dick or do I just... Oh, I don't know what to do. I didn't even notice that one. Ah! Hold on. Of course I do. You telling me you don't? Melon! What's up, buddy? Is there any other answer? I mean, I don't want to upset poor body, but... Sup, dude. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You're still giving me a pretty blank look, supposed to my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time? Maybe you should take that stupid hat off before you criticize my appearance. I'm gonna do the light.
See, you say that, but I still ain't seen no bags. Know what? Never mind, it's not my business. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
I can always reload. I can always reload. Oh, one of the DLCs? Yep, I haven't played it before, so this is all brand new to me. Is there a store? I guess not. Okay, go that way.
Any idea how many bits I've spent at the Grand
Oh my god, the Visitor Center! What? Oh, no. Go there. On an elevator. Also, Melon, pertaining to your Twitter post, we can talk.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork.
I'm excited for Outer Worlds 2. I know. I hope it comes to PS5. I mean, I already have to find a way to get a. I already have to get a Series X anyway, but.
This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
It's becoming pretty safe to say this is up there as one of my favorites. No, put the gun up, you dumbass. We're not here to shoot anyone yet. Okay, how you gonna tell me to go this way when... Oh, never mind. Hi.
Oh, thank the law.
I am the law.
Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Better Space Skyrim than Bethesda Space Skyrim. Honestly, yeah, definitely.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
What's that? What do you got for me, Doctor? Oh, mother... I hate this controller. Stop it. Stop. What do you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Bet.
Our coroner has developed a device
I love it when
which
people tell me
may
I
prove
love
useful
things.
in your investigation.
Make me love it.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Ah, fuck.
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So it's a magnifying glass?
Yes. It's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Okay, what do we got? Jesus. Okay. That. Challenge killer, scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye.
Captain, please show a little respect.
This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification. The discrepancy amplifier.
You can talk.
Function as a helpful and perceptive aid to the enterprising inspector in the absence of a reliable deputy.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you. This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the Grand Ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants. Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon...
So it's looking like I'm gonna have to watch
dirt throughout the footprint.
The Acolyte tonight, or I'm planning on watching it tomorrow morning, but what I'm seeing is it is the best episode of anything right now, so I'm really curious. Like, the praise that is on Twitter.
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries.
Says it's the darkest episode of like anything of Star Wars yet. So I'm intrigued to see it.
Not far from the Grand Colonial. This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case.
This episode of how the show has gone so far is questionable. I mean,
contact him through the secure access.
Episode 1 was rough. Episode 2 was pretty good. Episode 3 was. Episode 4.
Ready by now.
I didn't hate episode 4. I thought episode 4. Oh my god! I need more something. Put it all in here. Huzzah! Like, could it have been better? Sure, but it's not. It's by no means the worst thing I'd say. Barbati. Check the penthouse suite. Yo, let's go. Pardon me, friends.
Why is everybody staring? Didn't nobody teach them to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades,
Bitch, do you know who I am?
and massages are Oh, you're the special inspector.
There you go.
Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon. Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you
I mean, yeah.
grand accommodations.
Especially with Kiadi Moody.
The penthouse suite on our topmost
Like, when he
floor
showed up, I was like, hold up. Wait.
The last guest
I'm
left
sorry,
belongings
Master.
behind when
Why
she
is he here?
departed unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with
That thing.
efficiency and cheer. It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury,
And apparently, like, the Wikipedia
Allow me to answer any
changed
curiosities
his
you
date,
might have about our
like his
building
birthday
and the
after the episode came out.
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best
Face
enjoy
value,
it while
show's
you
not
can, Inspector.
terrible.
Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse
It's not the
will
best,
have
but
enough
it's by no
space
means
to
the
suffocate
worst.
Everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him. Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either.
Ooh.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to
What?
open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel.
I'm here
You'll have to find a
investigating
way in on your
a
own.
murder, and you're preventing me investigating? This bitch.
If you're sure. My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know? You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher
To be
myself.
fair, you're unofficial law enforcement.
And Helen always had
Irrelevant to the
admirers
conversation.
chasing her, you see.
She
So
is to
rarely
comply,
stopped to chat.
or she is to die.
Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed. Now that you mention it,
Oh, that shows a
she
cancer.
was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It
Yeah,
seemed as if she was determined about something.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism. Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split. If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See,
Please let me talk to
only
Wolverine.
two people thinking
I
about
just
him
I
in
just
all
want to
of
be
their
sarcastic as fuck to him.
And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it.
Ooh, you called the
Either
man
he's
rotten
in
milk. I
denial,
like you.
or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you? A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Want to talk to people? I don't want to talk to you. You're weird. You have a weird hat. Go. Let's see. I'll keep that.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Good enough. Oh. Oh. Hello?
Everything's so soft and silky and expensive. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get any grease stains on the furniture.
Discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
asleep. Oh my god, controller, please stop. I forgot that was an option.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon
How's it
Helen
going, Lou?
was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. I will be plain with you. I'd prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter
Oh,
should
since
be
you're man
resolved
out
by
front.
Rizzo's
Fuck you,
security.
asshole.
But Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem. Constable Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party freelancer. Right now, you're the best chance we have at resolving this incident and getting on with our affairs. I see. Well, I appreciate your candor.
Relax, I'm used to
Yes,
dealing with
let's go
idiots.
with that. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Jen, hi. Hi, 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 hi.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel
How
more
are you doing?
confident.
How are you feeling?
Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly...
I sleep a lot today, well that's good.
Cedric isn't my people. If he were, I would have had him fired years ago. Preferably into the sun. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Discrepancies in here.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Oh my god, that rude.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
I'd love for you to do that too. Oh, okay, so we just flat. Okay. Finally calm down. Well, I'm glad it calmed down. Also, next 3 days, you got this. I believe in you.
No one's supposed to be coming or going.
Just try not to overdo it. Please.
Incoming!
What? Oh, Eminos. Hello? that was unexpected. Admirable, but mistaken.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here. Yeah, whoever was in here was cracked. The discrepancy. Let's find it. Discrepancy.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with Marauders. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Nowhere. It was just over there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Alright, listen. Oh. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I know. Shut up. God.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with Marauders.
Ow. Right.
Maybe I could hold up my end.
Let's see here.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Headed to the system. Hi, Bella. Have a good night. Love your face. I'll catch you tomorrow in some capacity. Wait. Ellen, have a good night, buddy. And we'll talk. We will talk. And I'm serious about that. We'll have discussions, good sir. Because I'm very intrigued. Also very nervous, so... yeah, we'll figure it out. Roger, Roger. Hey.
Whoa, it's Rizzo's. Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut.
Madam.
Wonderful customer. Thank you.
I didn't know the Joker was in charge of this shit.
Value.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck. Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger. Don't you dare, or I'll cut something off you. Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting.
Yeah, I could feel you're gonna be happy with that thing.
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad.
Here's my dude. Later, bud.
Don't worry about it.
Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price. No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens.
Also, we're gonna do the thing real quick.
Probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not
Just
just
because.
one. Laws, not just affable, but virile too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by. Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Right?
Our alcohol stocks are...
You seem sketchy.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
I see. Just a visitor, then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble.
Yeah, I noticed.
Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unaffected.
I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
Spartan! What's up, buddy? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. How are you? How was stream? How was Elden Ring?
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security.
DLC is awesome. Bet.
Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better.
I'm gonna get it at some point.
We're short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious.
DLC expansion, yeah.
I ain't paying until they come clean. Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I'd guess. And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems?
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
Thank the law, some good news.
Excuse
you
me.
Hear that, lapdog? It's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree. I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
Alright, it seems
Alright, I'm gonna need both of y'all to
We're not
stop
stomping upon your purple berries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All
Shoot
we
you both
want
in the
is
face.
for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals
How are you?
loose
I'm doing
and
all right.
breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been
Can't
terribly
complain.
productive.
Things could be better, but things could be worse.
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in
Over a
over a
month.
month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
Oh, me too. We didn't get many episodes of Terror on Monarch back in the Vale, but I thought she was great in Dissidents from the Doomed Planet.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there. What can Slug do for you? Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want Slug to get what we're owed. If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business. Yes, I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile.
Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
You find anything? One step closer to the truth. Get it? Because it's a footprint. I'll just...
Parvati, I love you. Such a lovely dude.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here they come! Smile, damn you! Smile, damn you!
Oh, hello. Well, that happened.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Alright, give me a second. Alright, look. Alright. The controller. Doing the charger. You know, fucking stop.
Nice.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as...
I feel that.
Congratulations, Inspector. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
How are you?
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory?
What happened? Controller.
Give me a heart attack?
The drift in the analog stick is insane.
Outside of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago. conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper?
Do a heck of something.
That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
And I don't have... wait, I need to raise my intelligence.
An inspector? Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here.
You know, I hate
You're
that
welcome to
PS5
ask
controllers
me.
are $80 a
Seeing
piece.
how I figured you would anyway.
Especially when you don't have $80.
Yeah. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff it gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel. Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a
Okay, I need to stay off TikTok,
Yet
Twitter right now,
she
because
deserved of the same access
Acolyte
as a
spoilers are just
co-CEO.
bombarding the
Well,
timeline.
she's not going anywhere ever again, which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all. I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one
Oh, that sounds fun.
can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers?
I don't like that mindset. I don't like that mindset.
You'd be the first to. Everyone else just says, I got bark instead of a heart. They just don't understand me, not like my plants do. Before you go, a warning. If you hear a pollinization cycle announcement, I recommend you hide. Our waspitos can...
I will kill them, and then it will be no problem.
My concern is more that in your futile attempt to defend yourself, you might kill some of the waspitos. If they don't manage to do you in, the fine certainly will.
Right.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, look.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected near. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
That there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Covering you! Here I go!
Yacht's Queen.
Everyone all right?
Yacht's Queen Slay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
No, I'm trying to find it.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Huh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I drunk. Okay.
Congratulations, Inspector.
I'm just gonna leave y'all
You've
alone.
discovered more footprints.
Incoming!
Oh, you won't let me. Oh, fuck. How far back does that send me? Ah, goddammit.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
There. I'll get it later.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy.
Incoming!
Boom.
Feels good! Feels fun! I just want to be your friend!
Okay, we're done. He's dead. He's down now.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Oh, here.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Something went wrong here. I really hope it wasn't the food.
How'd you go? Like, nothing but alcohol. Yeet! Proud of you.
Just once I'd like to investigate a corporation without having to try.
So much I got it right. Nice amount of shit.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, Please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Okay, gone quiet.
Almost there. See what I mean? This is the first time I've ever experienced a controller with this bad a drift on it. And honestly, it makes playing games difficult. Hello?
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will. You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day.
I want to shoot you in the face.
Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange.
I don't like
Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector.
No, it just started like a few days ago.
I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Okay.
And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
At least call it what it is, lady. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's
Oh, I hate you.
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand? Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know? Happily, of course. Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them. Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal.
Look, I don't have a problem killing anybody,
These
okay?
people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
Damn it.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Damn it, Mama. Let's see how charged this thing is. If it even is, I don't remember why I stopped using you. Hopefully you get me through the night. No, not yet. Okay. I'm swapping controllers because the one I use is heavily drifting. So I'm gonna see how the other one works. Also, hi buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on. Alright, let's see how this works. Do. Yeah, you're filthy. I need to clean. Raven, thank you for the hydrate. Jared, it's fine.
That's awful.
Almost up. I don't want to kill anybody. Oh, y'all are making me do this thing I don't want to do. Good shot. Now what? Oh, this is working better. I don't know why I stopped using this one. Be here. I want to kill anyone. Go back up ducks. This bitch fucking didn't. I was about to shoot you.
Well, shit. This case just got a bit more interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
What an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her?
It goes in and out.
Yeah, you're right. Either they cleaned them up or got one fancy firearm.
Wait, did I not pick the hack? I thought I did. Oh, it's a mine. Oh, fuck. I should have.
Timeline discrepancy. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, you know, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests. See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire.
Yeah, I knew I've brought her for a
They
reason.
could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
I gotta go talk to Douche Nozzle. I don't want to talk to him. You bring Parvati because Parvati? Absolutely.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollination cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollination. Cycle is now in progress.
Nope.
Incoming!
I didn't know you could fire this thing.
Rizzo's thanks any guests trapped in the orchards for your patience as the pollination cycle commences. Don't forget, our trees and bushes can't pollinate themselves.
Yeah, wonderful.
Incoming!
Oh, you kidding me? I was told not to kill him, so I'm trying not to kill him. Fire elemental? No.
Unscheduled pollination cycle is about
Actually, I'm not sure what they are.
Please evacuate the orchards at this time.
All I know is they're bugs that I'm told not to shoot.
Mosquitoes for pollination. Cycle is now in progress.
What is that sound? And why am I sure we're about to find out?
We were told to hide until they were done. Yeah, we can't kill the bugs.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Thank you.
Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Yes. Or do. Oh, come on. There's a thing. Why not, girl? Oh, y'all are stuck. Hold up. I don't want to go to the VIP sections. What's going on there?
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand.
God, I hate this asshole.
Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything? You have my attention. That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary
Convenient. That's the name of this DLC.
friend.
Murder on.
We have
whatever this
a
planet is.
murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin. Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention. Insisted. That's
Thanks, why?
interesting. We'd scheduled
Why
a
do you
tour of
post
the labs
this?
for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you
Why
for
do you
bringing
hate me
this to
so
my
much?
attention. Was there anything else? That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission. A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
Hey, nah.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how.
I feel it in my marrow?
I feel it in my marrow. My apologies.
Okay.
Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Alright, goodbye.
Oh, sweet gibbering law! Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. Looks can be deceiving, friend. For example, what looks like misappropriation may, in fact, be a misunderstanding. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
Both his legs? Could we leave him with one good leg? I'm pretty sure crippling the mascot's bad luck for the Rangers.
Wow. Looks like you've got some mascots of your own, except they're heavily armed. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter. It's extremely difficult for me to tell you no. In fact, I'm experiencing enormous mental anguish right now. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract.
From the bottom of my employment contract.
Bellamy's demise. I can't. I'm so incredibly sorry, but I can't. Please try and understand. I don't want to end up like Ms. Bellamy. Meet me over by the pilot house. It's the land complex with the big old engine that keeps us flying. I'll tell you everything I know, I swear.
Maybe after he gives me the information. He tells me what I want to know, then I'll talk to him. There will be no mercy. There's the elevator. Or stairs or something. Oh, that looks like distance is futile.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Away. I didn't. Okay. Why are you still here?
What floor? To the lobby, we...
Let's see. Oh, stairs. That works.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
What do you have for me?
Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, most certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion. Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues. You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
That feels okay. Buckles.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
VIP, I want it.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it. That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're
There you
obstructing
go.
justice. That has a
That's
bit
how
to
you do
it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest.
Good girl.
What floor? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
I either go, huh? Or...
How does the scenery taste? Good, I asked. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy. And can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you
I got nothing. I don't know.
You're here to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special. Just an old crook with more money than time. That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course, I'm certain you already recognized it. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
You sign my weapon if you want.
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. I'm sure I have the prints
What
around
the fuck is
here
going on here? I
By
don't know
the by,
anymore. I'm
how
playing with it.
Did
Go for it.
you get in here?
Just running with it.
The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Hello.
Hello. Fold your arms. Hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me. Back
I don't give a damn about your works, dude. Just tell me what I need to know.
The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
No, you're going to give me a straight answer.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignified.
I could
While
shit
I
for
certainly
a
had
week.
No shortage of inadequate hotel meals. This was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef and
Oh, that's big words, dude. Don't
He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
don't do that. Don't give me hope.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her.
People are saying that the fight in this latest episode of The Acolyte
I can only thank
matches
my
Duel of the Fates.
constitution that I'm
So this is the
standing
episode.
here before you.
May or may not end.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoners
You're being sus, by the way.
incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor. None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve. Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star.
I mean, you're a human.
spotted
Shit
in
happens, bro.
gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it. Very well, then. Oh, have you now? Please do go on.
Oh, please do
leave
go
me in
on.
Suspense. That, yes. Yes, I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints. I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched. I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the names.
No, this is my first time hearing about you, dude.
On many a serial advertisement throughout your travels. Come now, I'm sure I would have made more of an impression than that. Could I have really fallen so far behind the times? Did you ever see me in The Masked Marketeer? The Busker of Byzantium? What about episodes 13 and 190 of Princess of Hephaestus? And who could forget From Halcyon with Love? I was great in that movie. Even if I was starring beside a 2-ton bucket of bolts and a woman with no talent. Yes, that would be Burbage 3001. I'm sure you've heard the clomping around. It's over in the next room. It's hard for me to believe that a mechanical actor isn't some kind of joke played on us all by Odeon's director.
Oh, two dappers. Hey, buddy.
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater aficionado and/or dumbstruck fan. You are standing in the vicinity of Burbage 3001, the latest and therefore greatest automechanical
You're shut
battle
and
ever
off.
designed.
If you are not.
Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether. Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon
Can do
Helen
this. Unit can do slightly worse.
this unit can do slightly worse. Now running shock and dismay protocol. What's this? Helen's death was a murder? How horrifying. Bring that killer to justice, designated authority figure. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles. Randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
I'm leaving. Oh, that's funny. Guards.
Is that a
What is this, a hangover?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an
There was a cow in this hotel room. Why is there a cow in this hotel room?
incapable of affording upper-class accommodations. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum. 0. This unit has not been programmed to include bovine jurisprudence in its library of information. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club. Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage divided by the area of this room yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Leave you alone, buddy.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket. Unfortunately, most of the writing is beyond recovery. The words station, meeting point, and emergency are all that can be discerned.
Station, meeting point, emergency. You think it's talking about the atmospheric station? Or maybe the pilot house? Could be anywhere.
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint, size 10, toss ball cleat size.
There's more than one, but okay.
The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen. Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer.
Everything keeps pointing to the pilot
This
house.
footprint likely came from there.
Wait, is that fucker's leading me into a trap? Alright, time to go, time to go, time to go. Time to go, time to go, time to go right now.
What floor would you like?
Exit.
The brochure never meant.
Oh, I have to talk to the person. Hello.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation. You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing
Sure.
to hide. Of course I did. I would never allow.
Why would you want to
anyone
ask me the
else to
questions?
touch
I
the
mean, of
wheels
course you can ask me
so important
questions.
guest.
Sounds sus.
Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it?
Calm
My
down,
mother
dude. She was
always
just
warned
fed
me that
laxatives.
The culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Okay, I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. I understand your reluctance, but oh, I just remembered. The kitchen
You're being
security
sus.
camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal. Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it? What? Truly? That's an alarming business oversight. Instead of volatile chemicals, the corporations should put barbiturates in everything. Everyone likes barbiturates.
Look, it's a barbiturate.
But I don't believe
However
that
you
was a
say it.
risk with Helen's meal. I was, up to something else. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking.
While
and
on the clock,
consequently, I may
sir,
have been
for
somewhat
shame.
less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal. Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands.
Oh, I can already
It's
imagine.
always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait. Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining.
Yeah, he
in
do
person.
seem about that character.
While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply
Putting
enjoys
it plainly,
the attention
I
he
don't
gets
like him.
from us. Though don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here.
I'm ready to talk to him.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Come on. Rest for a second.
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%. Searching slug work logs. No work log found, creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Uh-huh. I had planned to end early, but I'm still. Here's.
They brought Raptidons here too. I appreciate the effort to make me feel at home, but you top runners are fucking stupid.
Here they come!
The bellhop. Alright, that was weird. Hello, Fred. Our office so damn far away.
And I bet you believed Halcyon Helen's death was the
Incoming, Captain!
Alright.
Just want to be your friend.
Spectre, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
Oh, thanks. I want to watch Jurassic Park. I want to watch Jurassic Park and The Lion King. I'd love to go see The Lion King in theaters when it re-releases. In a few weeks. That would be fun. Listen.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector?
No fuck you gonna do about it, Mohawk.
Don't like that much.
He's trying so hard. It's actually kind of sad.
I know, right?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw! You want to say that again, pal? Woolly piss! Why'd we decide to do this? Hey, any chance we could reschedule? Maybe do this whole showdown business? Never? Don't need to tell us twice. Come on, all. Let's get the hell out of here.
Ah. Okay. I'll talk to you.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individuals.
Non-criminally, that's cute.
Constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports.
For the sake of the Saiyan race, he has my blessings to bed Princess Trunks. Excuse you?
Your hair looks like lavender, but smells like strawberries.
Dad!
Oh, thanks for that copyright.
This unit's recording instruments. Error. Unit designation no longer wine taster.
Also,
Designation
have you been on this?
Deputy.
Are you working late, or?
While potential lethality.
Are you texting and driving?
Instrumentation bears
Like a bad boy.
95% violent utilization of
Overnight tonight. Oh, okay.
would void unit warranty. All Rizzo's constabularies must include at least one deputy constable among the pool of available Rizzo's employee candidates. This unit was considered the most competent. How may this unit be of service to you? All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable? Error. Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee request. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest at a later date. Delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If you would like a wine recommendation to pair with that footage,
And Brent Spencer, okay.
the requisite request. Checking logs. Error. Informational limitations found.
I know I didn't trust that.
2. Reciting
that's all.
limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe. A third time limitation 2. Do not read informational limitations aloud, especially not to any of those void damned.
So who am I? Confirmed.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck janitor.
Bunch of interesting characters in this DLC, isn't there?
I might even give you a straight answer. Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. But I suppose we may discuss it further. Very well. Oh? Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon. What? That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's, an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I've never heard of that. You sure you're talking about terror rays? Their bits tend to give folks the runs.
Oh, that's it. I'm firing my nutritionist this instant. Oh, well, there's... Maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her. Lie is such a strong word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process. No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity...
Oh, it was a matter of... Then again, we knew he was jealous. I don't know
telling
why
the
that was.
administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles. A bit cart? You're going to place my future well-being on whichever way a bit cart lands? I cannot believe this. Fine. I hope it falls in my favor.
Inspector? Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke? Please don't call me Lou. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service. I think...
Doesn't offer that kind of room service? The fuck do you think was happening?
Such as? I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my distance and don't involve myself unless necessary. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business.
Yeah, he just ransacked my entire room. It's no big deal.
Was there anything else? Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner. Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder.
Plan to.
Found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large. Oh, and let me give you some advice. Look into Cedric Kincannon. He's
Cedric Kincannon?
I'm sure of it.
Okay, well, fine. Wait, you didn't tell me where he was. To the lobby! Shut the fuck up. What was I needing?
I guess. You got an appointment? I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Ms. Helen's death.
Well now, this is
Oh,
unexpected.
hey buddy.
I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy this bold, dare I say brash, approach you're taking. Now then, here for my alibi, I assume? Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing. Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself. Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with...
Yeah, you don't seem to be making a big fuss about it.
Enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you? Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from
Oh,
tarnishing
you're
my
making me
reputation
sus.
like that.
I don't want that to
Can
happen
you?
because I actually...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. I'm used to working with Lou, you see? I hope you won't hold it against me. So, As you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you.
It wasn't
Nor is it likely
trouble,
they
it
assigned
was
themselves that task.
annoyance.
Still, I am sorry for the trouble,
Which, I guess-
Inspector. With that settled,
It
I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder. Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine? An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it
Man,
doesn't
you are
matter.
being really sus right now.
You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people. It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune. I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run.
Dude, don't do that.
I'd
You
offer
dick,
to
man.
assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid. You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The theft began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter. I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the theft began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it. I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator. Oh, I never subcontract out that type of work, Inspector. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel
Bro,
free
what
to
the
search
fuck?
my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Oh, get him.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location. Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface. The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses release twice the number of particles. That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case. Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure? The original incident? I made him an offer he should have refused. Oh, no, not like that. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger. Alas, I can't. I am, first and foremost, the head of Slug, and it simply wouldn't be good for business. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business. Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain a seat on it. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities. Not in front of witnesses, I didn't.
You are very sus.
That's a lot of containers. Is this just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
Hi there! Sorry, this area is off limits to Port Vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector. Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in. Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Hey, you think they keep any spare parts down here? Just wondering.
Hello, I'd like to converse.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boskin Cannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
What, have you never shot someone?
Well, yeah, but they weren't suspects. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation? That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Idiot.
No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder. That's probably not their motive, no. Even to an inspector? Gosh, that must make your job awfully tough. Then there's the
I'm
most
worried about it.
recent theft. 5 boxes
I will
of
find
pens and a
them,
couple
and
of
I will
sodas.
break them.
Can't decide which one's sadder. Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it. Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo. Nah, Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead. Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is that if you think the automechs are a lead, you'll have to check on them yourself. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined. Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours. I wish you were being sarcastic.
Who's there? Terminal.
Making tracks.
Huzzah. Bless you, my dear. Probably just wrap it up. Save. That's that was fun. That was fun. That was not fun. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and hanging out. Hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. What's tomorrow? Wednesday, Assassin's Creed. Tomorrow's Assassin's Creed. Tomorrow's Assassin's Creed Revelations. By the way, I know I said that last night about tonight, but I got my days mixed up. But in the meanwhile, we are going to go show some love to. Let's see. You know what? I never get to read them, so. Beside a hermit. Never get to read him. Gonna do that tonight. So, yeah. You lovely folks have a fan-freaking-tastic rest of your night. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Please stay hydrated. It is hot as fuck outside right now. And we'll catch you lovely folks next